guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for November 30th, which is Monday. And on Monday, we have a beautiful, beautiful fire trine. It's actually a kite. So from about 6-ish a.m. to about 7:30-ish p.m., we have this glorious stimulating energy in action. You know, fire energy is the action you take. It's moving forward. It's not cardinal. Cardinal is the it's the thought of taking action. It's the delegation of taking action. It's the idea. It's the leadership quality where you delegate out that task and you take action through a series of supportive events. When you have a fire trine, it is you taking action. It is you wanting to make a difference. You're not going to delegate this. You're going to take on this action and move forward. So yesterday, the sun aligned with Saturn, and we felt very much like sun is the fire. It's the essence of fire energy, and it's deeply burning within us. And when it aligned with Saturn, there was this lack of control somewhere. There was this limitation in energy. There was this need to take responsibility for something before you could move forward. Today is actually moving forward energy. So let's talk about that. The top of the fire trine, we have Uranus and Aries. This is the individual. This is you as a human being, individualizing yourself, making the choice to make a change in your life. And this is standing for freedom, a liberating mindset. You have a sense of rebelliousness. You're not going to be a collective thinker in this energy. This is about moving forward, but not so much following other people's leads as it is initiating the change in your life that you think authentically stirs within you. And it could be a very unique perspective as we're exploring all the Sagittarian energy. I can assure you that many of your perspectives are bordering on the line of very unique. Then, a trine is extremely harmonious energy. And when we have a trine, we have three energies that take place to form these trines. And so, on the other, at the bottom of the trine, we have the moon in Leo. Now, this is all heart in your emotional state. You are all about pleasure, creativity. You're about romance. You're about love. I mean, you are in a mood to make a change, but make a change in something that is extremely heart-based. Creativity, children, anything is possible in this energy, and it will provide you the motivation, emotionally, that emotional momentum to make the change. And then on the other side of the kite, we have the sun in Sagittarius. Now, that sun in Sagittarius is another individualizing energy. These are all very independent energies. They all kind of do their own thing. They're unique in some way. And so your mental process today is not to be the collective follower, not to do as others tell you, but to set the trend, to move forward, to express unique creativity in this energy. Then, because I've called it a kite, at the base of the kite is 2 sextiles. This is adding super invigorating, positive energy to the base of all of this harmonious trine. Whenever we get in a grand trine and it's all in one element, sometimes we can feel very relaxed in that energy, so we don't always make a decision. But in this trine, since it's being stimulated by a gorgeous sextile, 2 gorgeous sextiles, and at the base of it, Mars in Libra. Mars is the planet of passion. It wants you to make a change. And it's being very stimulated by that a partnering relationship type energy, a need to combine yourself with somebody else to give you some momentum. So this is very like-minded. You're probably going to seek out somebody that's very like-minded and is going to give you some very monumental advice, and it is going to add some fire. It's going to add some air to the fire. Understand that Libra energy is air energy. At the base of fire, we have air, plenty of oxygen, plenty. Now that can make an inferno, right? If we're not in a high vibration. So trines can be, if we're caught in a low vibration in a trine, we can be very self-destructive and just taking a bunch of random action and not thinking through totally the ramification of those actions. But in this energy, I like it the most because you are thinking about something, but you're seeking out information. You want logic to back this up. You need some information from people. In fact, I think much of the information that you seek out is going to be super highly supportive, and I think that will provide that to just make this work. Now, other energy that we have playing today is we have the Mars when Mars is in Libra, and it's going to sextile the Sun, it's going to sextile Saturn, it's going to sextile Sagittarius. So the people that you align yourself with have some sort of very expansive thinking, some very, very good ideas, and they're sharing them with you in such a degree that they make so much sense that it is really helping you decide the pros and cons of this particular issue. It's moving you out of that. It's creating that feeling of releasing the shackles and letting yourself out of this spinning and maybe uncertainty in your mindset. As we're opening ourselves to all this Sagittarian energy, it can be very confusing energy. There's a lot that takes place when we're thinking along these lines, and when it's so stimulating, it's almost like you're caught in analysis paralysis. You simply can't make a decision, and that's very difficult. I like the fact that we have action backing up logic and expansive thinking and opportunities. So today is a date that if you are wanting to take action and you don't know which action to take, I think intuitively you're going to be spot on with what you choose. It's such a lovely energy day. I think as long as you're realistic and as long as you're not idealistic and as long as you're thinking about the best, as long as you're combining intuition with logic, with opening yourself to the possibility of something new, of expansive thinking, then I think you're going to be you're really going to be on it in this energy. Intuitively, I see you caught in this cycle of you want to make a change, but there's some sort of delay. There's something that you're working through to make the change. And I think you have inspiration of really elevated thinking behind you. You've had some super stimulating ideas, but I really honestly believe you're at that point where it's almost like I'm so stimulated that it's difficult to make a decision that you know is going to be something that you can, it doesn't feel quite solid because it's Sagittarian based and mutable based. And so it's super hard for you to make, especially if you're a conservative energy, any sort of earth energy and water energy will feel very unstable in this energy. If this has to do with some sort of work-based issue or some sort of organization issue or some sort of power issue, then this energy is going to drop into a square because there's going to be this need to make this change, and it's going to challenge something or somebody in authority, or somebody that you consider very authoritarian in your life. That person has guided you for a really long time. And so breaking free from this person that you have been following could be very unnerving, because what happens is when you make a change, you can inevitably lose something that you have been counting on. So perhaps you've been following the guidance of somebody, and you've just been, they've been telling you what to do for so long, you don't know how to make decisions on your own. I deeply believe that today will be one of those days where you break free from that really limiting collective thinking, and all this air and fire just stimulate you to make some super, super positive changes. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.